Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Denki X listener, and this one is day 5 of Halloweek, I think. I'm just really bad at memorizing days. Anyway, I don't really have anything else to say, so let's just get into it. Listener's favorite holiday had always been Halloween, and when I mean always, I mean always. Since they were a little kid, they had always loved it. They loved all of the spooky decorations, haunted houses, trick-or-treating, and almost everything else involved with the holiday. It came as a huge surprise once they went to high school that not everyone else shared the same level of passion. Not only that, but there were a few people who didn't even celebrate it. That being said, it was listeners' mission to get them all in the spirit of Halloween. Whether it was pulling pranks on their friends or secretly decorating someone's dorm room, they were continually trying throughout the month of October. Of course, there were a few incidents where there would be someone chasing after them, Bakugo, but it was fun nonetheless, and it seemed to lighten the mood of everyone. They had all been brought down since the recent villain attacks. There was a week before it was officially Halloween now, and Kaminari's dorm room was up next on the list to get decorated. He brought all of your decorating supplies, and you might have gone a little bit overboard with them. See, the truth was, you kind of maybe had a crush on Kaminari, and you may or may not have bought a lot of extra things for his room. This included red and orange fairy lights, mini pumpkins, black candles, and a mini ghost plush. You were almost done with his room when Mina came bursting in without knocking. Hey, listener? Needless to say, she was very much so surprised to see you in Kaminari's room, alone, placing a plush onto his bed. So I'm not really trying to push or anything, but why have you been in Kaminari's room for over half an hour? Mina asked, still standing in the doorway, a semi-confused look in her eyes. I was, just decorating for Halloween. You hoped she would believe that and not question any of the over-the-top things that you added, or any of the extra time that you spent making it perfect. Okay, well, we were gonna plan a party for Saturday, and we just wanted to know if you wanted to join, Mina asked, her eyes basically begging you. Sure, just give me a second. I want to make sure I've put out everything, you replied. After checking that everything was perfect, you and Mina walked downstairs to the common room to meet with some of the other students. While you were there, you all discussed who was picking up what. After that, the majority of the students had left to go to sleep or hang out. It was only you, Mina, and Kirishima left downstairs. You were sitting on the couch scrolling through your phone while Kirishima was grabbing a drink from the fridge. The weight on the couch suddenly shifted as Mina jumped onto the other side of the couch and quickly crawled over to you, lightly shoving your shoulder. So, you like Kaminari, don't you? She questioned. Mina, be quieter with that, won't you? Someone will overhear you. But yes, I do, he said quickly, but Kirishima had overheard what you had said and came running out to the couch. Kiri, what are you doing? He proceeded to yell, I knew it, and then started asking questions about you and Kaminari, like, when did you realize you liked him? Were you the one I saw sneaking into his dorm? It didn't help when Mina jumped in with even more. When they had both finally stopped asking questions, you decided to get away while you still could. You went upstairs to brush your teeth and just relaxed before going to bed. Time skip. It was Halloween day and you were ecstatic, practically bouncing off of the walls waiting for the school day to end. UA didn't officially plan a Halloween party, but the students had decided on throwing one, and the staff was unlikely to try and stop them. Although Class 1B, well, really Monoma, tried to have his own party, without Class 1A, he ended up coming along with people from different classes. You could say the party was a huge success. Almost everyone was there aside from Kaminari, Saro, and Mina, but you were sure she was just off somewhere making sure everything ran smoothly. Although this did make you a little bit upset because you were looking forward to seeing him, you soon got over it because there were plenty of other things to do. There was apple bobbing, a mini haunted house in the dorm hallways, and plenty of candy and sweets. Sato had decided on a mini decorating challenge for Halloween cupcakes, and it was going pretty well. After about 10 minutes later of small talk with others, you wandered over to the snack table, turning around when you felt a tap on your shoulder. You saw Mina. Hey, so are you enjoying the party? Of course, you know I absolutely love Halloween, but do you know where Kami is? I haven't seen him all night, you asked. I think he was up in his dorm. He should be down in a few minutes. I was just helping him with some makeup. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll see him then soon. Once you had gotten your food, you went to go talk to Shinso, who was dressed up as a cat. It was kind of expected seeing how much he liked them, but it was still pretty funny seeing him dressed up like that. Mid-conversation, you heard yelling. It was Kirishima and Mina trying to gather everyone's attention. So, we're gonna play Truth or Dare in the main room. Come join if you'd like to play. And to my friends, you won't be missing out on the fun, she said, the last part being quite threatening. Well, I guess that includes me. I better go before she drags me over there. See ya, you said with a smile, walking away. A few rounds had passed by, a couple innocent kisses here and there, but overall nothing too bad. Yet. It was your turn now, and it was just your luck that Mina was the one coming up with your truth or dare, and so she asked, "Truth or dare, listener?" You said, thinking of which one would be best with Mina. Truth? Okay, tell your crush you like him. A murmur erupted through the people sitting in the circle. Him? And other similar whispers were heard throughout. You looked at her with a death glare before clearing your throat. Can I pick dare instead? Here, I'll go easy on you for now. I dare you to watch a scary movie with Kaminari, Sero, Mina, and me tonight, Kirishima butted in. Almost no one knew that you hated horror movies. I mean, you hated other things as well, like thunderstorms, but that in particular. And so, the time finally came. Everyone else had left and gone back to their dorms to retire for the night, or just gone out to go get something to eat. There were a couple of couches in the common room and in front of the TV. You sat down on the right one waiting for the others to finish getting snacks from the kitchen. After they had all gotten their snacks, they started leaving the kitchen, when Kaminari yelled, "It'll be a minute, guys. I think I short-circuited the microwave." Mina had actually been the one to sabotage the microwave, unplugging it when he wasn't looking. This caused Kaminari to be the last one to sit down, and it just turned out that the only seat was right next to you. "You don't mind if I sit here?" he whispered in your ear before you nodded in response, blushing a bit from his hot breath on your ear. The movie wasn't too scary, at first, but then the jump scares started, which caused you to lean closer and closer to Kaminari until you were almost touching. The next jump scare really pushed you over the edge, hugging onto Kaminari. Well, more like his whole upper body. Being next to him had helped a little bit, but all you wanted to do was be held by him, and it was almost as if he had read your mind. As he pulled you closer to him and began to rub small circles on your back in an attempt to calm you down, you thanked him and snuggled closer, causing him to hold on to you even tighter, and then he mindlessly kissed your forehead. Your face instantly lit up, a deep red blush appearing on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine, I didn't mind it." Going back to watching the movie, a smile made its way onto your face. The movie had finally ended, and somehow Sero managed to fall asleep while Mina and Kirishima snuck off at some point. That left just the two of you still cuddled up together. Wait, still cuddled up together? You moved to sit up, and a confused Kaminari did the same. "What's wrong, are you okay?" he asked. "Yeah, I just figured since the movie was over, you would want to go upstairs, and you were cut off by a kiss on your lips. A passionate one at that. And even though it only lasted a few seconds, it meant the absolute world to you. Every emotion the two of you had was released right then and there. I know you don't like scary movies, that's why I stayed down here with you. Honestly, I just wanted to go to sleep. Do you want to come upstairs with me?" he said with a slight chuckle, and a small yawn escaped his lips. Sure, thank you." You made your way up to his room, and he gave you something to change into because you were still wearing your costume. You both went to brush your teeth and change out of the costumes that you had on. When you came back out, he snuck around from behind the door and yelled, "Boo!" You screamed in response before he picked you up and laid you down onto the bed, shutting off the lights. As you closed your eyes, he mumbled, "I really like you, you know. Don't ever forget it." And for that night, you both drifted off together, in each other's arms. Alright, so that's the end of this one, but please stick around for a second. So I wrote this one, and I honestly just want some feedback. I know there wasn't too much dialogue, I just wasn't feeling like super inspired to do that. But the link for the fanfic will be in the description. Feel free to leave a comment on there and just let me know what you think I could have done better, or what you really liked. I'm okay with both of them. If it says unedited at the top, it's just because I haven't finished it yet, or finished going over it yet, because I normally change stuff when I talk. Either way, I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great Halloween, even though it's not Halloween yet. Music link, fanfic link, and my Discord username will all be in the description. And that's just, if you want to join my Discord server, just DM me. Either way, goodbye!